Hey guys, in this video I want to talk about everything you need to know for the Disneyland Max Pass. Let's get started. Before we get started guys, I just want to express how much I love this Disney community. And if you love Disney just as much as me, consider subscribing to this channel so you get all the future Disney updates. On to the video. Okay, so the Disneyland Max Pass is an optional paid program allowing guests to book Disneyland Fast Pass reservations through the Disneyland Resort mobile app. This Max Pass also allows guests to have access to the Photo Pass, which gives you unlimited downloads of photos that I've taken throughout the day through your mobile app. The Disneyland Max Pass is $15 per person per ticket per day. So you have a family of 4 people, you have to buy it for each one of their tickets each day you go to Disneyland. You can see how this adds up quickly. Let's talk about the best reasons why I think you should get the Disneyland Max Pass. Normally at Disneyland, without a Max Pass, what you would have to do to book a Fast Pass for a ride is go through the park and find a physical kiosk for that ride and print out a ticket and a reservation to come back for a Fast Pass. But with the Max Pass, what you can do is actually download the app, and as soon as you get into the park, you can make reservations for different rides without actually going to those physical rides. This gives you the ability to book any ride anywhere in the park. You can even book rides for California Adventure if you're at Disneyland or vice versa. This is huge because you don't have to physically go to a different park to book rides for those Fast Passes. This is a huge time saver. So if you have a big family and you have a long day planned out, the last thing you want to be doing is running around the park trying to reserve Fast Passes for different rides. This gives you the ability to do it right from your phone, anywhere, at any time. This is why I would recommend you to buy the Max Pass for your next Disney trip. One big advantage here is modifying your reservation. So normally, if you had a Fast Pass reservation for Space Mountain, you would have to go to that kiosk back later in the day and modify that Fast Pass if you wanted to change the time or cancel it. But if you have the Max Pass, what you can do is actually just open up your phone. You could modify it, you could delete it, you could make a new one, all right from your phone without having to go anywhere in the park, saving you a ton of time. Another advantage to the Max Pass is the longest wait time that you have to make in between Fast Pass reservations is an hour and a half. Normally with the paper tickets, it's up to 2 hours. So this saves you a half hour for each time you reserve a ride, which could add up quickly throughout the day. Let's talk about how you can get the Max Pass and how you can use it. Guests can purchase the Max Pass add-on through the Disneyland mobile app once they have entered either one of the parks. Let me just mention this, even with the Max Pass, you cannot book Fast Passes before you actually enter the park and scan your ticket. I don't know if you're familiar with Disney World, but they give you the ability to book Fast Passes before you arrive to the park or resort. You cannot do this with the Max Pass. And you can always use your park ticket to scan your Fast Passes at the gate for the rides, or you can use the Disneyland app and use the barcode that they provide on there. Max Pass is done electronically through the Disneyland mobile app. All guests would have to take their Max Pass and link it to their ticket through the app. Though you cannot use the Max Pass until you enter the park, you can download the Disneyland app and get familiar with it. I recommend this, getting prepared, linking your tickets, everything within the app before you actually arrive at the park. This can save you a lot of time once you walk through the gates and it's hectic that day. You're trying to run around, book passes, and ride rides. So I would recommend familiarizing yourself with the app, getting your tickets linked for your whole party, how many people you have in your family, all their tickets need to be linked inside the app. You can play with this app. It has a lot of other features, like it tells you the different character spots where you can get meet and greets. It tells you restaurants. There's a lot of things in this app that you need to familiarize yourself with. There's not a limit of Max Pass reservations that you can make in a day. You do have a waiting limit that you have to wait each time you book a Fast Pass using the Max Pass in the app. But once you wait that waiting time, you can continue to keep booking rides throughout the day before you even use your first ride. This is great because you could enter the park, buy your Max Pass, and if you wanted to go back to your hotel or go wait in some line somewhere, you can start planning your day up with the Fast Passes without actually having to go to kiosks. You can plan out your day with as many rides as you can fit in that day, as long as you wait the wait period in between each booking. So when you book a Fast Pass, there's an hour window where you can show up for that ride, giving you time to maneuver around the park. You can show up to the Fast Pass 5 minutes early, or you can show up to the Fast Pass 10 minutes late. So it gives you a total of an hour and 10 minutes for your each Fast Pass. Side note here, you cannot book the same Fast Pass in a row. So you cannot do Space Mountain 2 times in a row. You have to do Space Mountain and then something else, and then you can come back to Space Mountain. They don't let you stack up rides, so you can't do it 10 times in a row. MaxPass can definitely help you skip lines for some of the biggest rides, but now you can also skip the lines of restaurants at some quick selection restaurants. What you can do is you can go through the app and order your meals with the FastPass, and they'll be ready for you to go, and you can go pick them up. Thanks guys. If this was helpful for you, leave a comment down below letting me know what you think of this video. Also, I hope this really helps you for your next Disneyland trip. There's a lot of information here. You guys can head over to disneydad.org where I have a blog set up with a bunch more information for you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you guys subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.